have arrived at Parc Fun at Sommet Saint Sauver. I've been trying to get that right. Sommet Saint Sauver. I got to get someone that works here to actually tell me how it's properly pronounced. But regardless, we're in the middle of Laurentians, just south of Mont Tremblant, north of Montreal by an hour. The reason why we've come here is because they have a pretty large mountain coaster called Viking, which I'm going to try for the first time. And we're allowed an on-ride POV, so we're going to give you all the action from that today. They also have a collection of kids rides here, none of which I'm going to ride in the limited time that I have here. I have only about 45 minutes to get on all the rides, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to, because there's only two I want to do here today. They do have a thrill ride, however, a spinning 360-degree rotating thrill ride. I don't think I'm going to have the time to get on it, but since it's only 45 minutes, it's going to allow for me to get multiple rides on Viking and Dragon. There's zip line attraction here, which I don't know too much about, other than it's like a double-seated gondola. I saw it going up when I was actually driving in. It looks really cool. It's certainly high up. It takes you all the way up into the mountains, but it was zipping people up backwards, so it looks like it's a powered zip line of sorts that returns you back to the base of the park from the mountain up top. So hopefully I have enough time to get it all in. Come along, we'll try to get you on-ride POVs of everything for sure. And yeah, this is the first time at Parc Fun, Sommet Saint Sauver. Well, we're just gonna have to do it Anglophone, right? In this territory, they just know who you are. All right, let's go inside. You good? C'est bon. Tilted. Ondulé à droite. Oh yeah. Ah, so these are handles. I thought it was like there's these loops on the side of the seat that I thought were for the seat belt, but it's not. It is only for this. For your hand, just in case things go south. Woo! It's a great spot of the water park here. Oh my God, when you stop at the top, the thing kind of like pushes you out of the seat. So it's like, jeez. All right, here we go. It's a Zen ride. Hands do not go in the air, especially because if you get propelled out of the seat. That is a wild view. Woo! Bang! Since I don't know how much time we're gonna have, and I have this bracelet that will get us on as many rides on Viking and, well, pretty much this bracelet will get us on all the rides at the park. So it's gonna be a fun 40 minutes here at Sommet Saint Sauver. Ah ouais, ceinture.
Ouais, à gauche.
Ah, merci. Bonne journée. Okay, the POVs are done, so I can relax a bit. Now heading up this really crazy long ascent on Viking. And to give you a couple of impressions while we go up for our second ride, there won't be no POV of this one, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Although on that first trip down in the POV, I did not brake once, so that's as fast as you can go. Obviously, this Regland, pardon my pronunciation, these first gen mountain coasters. This one was opened in 2009. It is 3,500, a little over 3,500 feet in track length, and features two, as you will notice, lift hills essentially because it's so high up. I'll say it, this is the best mountain coaster that I've been on, possibly ever, but at least in Canada, without question. Sorry, Camp Fortune, although they have a great ride there too, and this one's just 2 hours away. Yeah, this is significantly larger. I might not be fair because the pipeline styles, the turns on that particular model were very, very treacherous, and you didn't know whether or not you were actually going to like fall off on every turn. Whereas in this type of model, you definitely feel a lot more secure. So it's yeah, if you're bringing little kids and stuff, you can take 2 kids on this sled like you can the pipeline coaster, but I think this one you feel a little bit more safe. But as far as the speed is concerned, you can really keep the speed the entire time, which was excellent. Hard to get shots of people on this ride too, as I just unfortunately missed that opportunity. But this little S-bend before you actually go back down the second half of the course was excellent. The only thing I didn't like is that it really loses speed going down to that final helix towards the station. I guess that can be expected. You don't want people really carrying a lot of speed leading up to the final brake run. I can't even say that. I think a mosquito went in my throat there. Brake run. All right, I'm almost at the top here, so I'm gonna enjoy this ride. We'll see you in a bit. All right, all done our day here at Summit. That was the fastest vlog I've ever gotten for one of the more difficult ones I've tried to put together for a couple of years now, knowing about this mountain coaster for some time and wanting to get on it. We finally got here. I'd love to try this in the winter time for sure. It is also open in winter. Just so you know, the attractions that you saw, there are 6 rides available here, but they are not available year-round, just Viking, and Viking is only available on weekends in the winter season, pending conditions as well. In addition to that, it was nice to get on Dragon. That was a very big surprise, as I wasn't really sure what it was about until I actually saw it, as it is a zip line that's sort of controlled, seated. I don't know what the queues are going to get like for that attraction, say, on a busy weekend. It is a Monday here today, so obviously it's very slow in the park. It's just closed, actually. In fact, if you were to get here for 1 hour from close, as I did, even with waiting a little bit, being confused, is if you get here, there's 2 areas. There's the water park behind us on the other side of the main sort of service area and chalet, and in the winter time when the major ski activities are going on, they are centered around that area. But you actually have to walk all the way to the other side to get to Park Fun, as we've just got to now. Dragon was great fun. The highlight of that ride is when you actually get to the summit and slow down, because it jolts, and because you only have that seat belt and it's basically like you're in a chairlift, because of the force involved with the stopping, the whole gondola swings back and you basically almost hang right out on your seatbelt at that portion of the ride. So that was actually a nice surprise. Not too much speed coming in. It really just felt like I was like in one of those cinematic shots. So the view was really what it was all about for that ride. So I did try to get on it again for the very end, but I'm not too heartbroken not getting on it, because you know it's a one-time only type of thing. Really to get the full experience. Viking, however, 3 times I got to go on it. Yeah, it's great being able to take it all the way down without having to manage your speed, because again, on a slower day, there was nobody ahead on the track. So if you do get here on a busier day, you do need to respect 50 meters ahead of you for any individual cars that you may catch up with. But no issue with that. super friendly staff. So for anyone that may be watching this video, thank you for your help today. It was actually, everybody was really great and managed to deal with my butchered French very welcomingly or very warmly. I'm sure that won't be the same when I go back into Montreal, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it's been a great day. I'm really glad that I finally managed to get here, because I was on the fence actually about whether or not I could get here in time. Turns out it worked out perfectly. So Summit, great little option if you happen to be in the Laurentian, Mount Tremblant area, just north of Montreal by an hour. It was a $30 for the pass, $30 for the all-ride pass, which, you know, with a couple extra hours I could have done, you know, at least the spinning ride that they had there. The rest are really kind of just for kids, so I would reserve it just for that. Anyhow, that's all. Thanks for dropping in, guys. We'll see you soon.